Thank you for visiting the Veterans Watercolor website. Hello, my name is Frank, and we do custom watercolor backgrounds to a picture of your veteran to honor their service to this great country. We honor all branches of the military with several patriotic watercolor backgrounds. Then what we do is we take a picture of your veteran and we superimpose it on top. And also we add the medals that they earned with the years of their service. How to get started? First, you need to pick a watercolor background that's suitable for the veteran that you have in mind. We have military, all branches of the military, plus patriotic U.S. flags with eagles and the Statue of Liberty. Next, we need a good image of your veteran. We take away the background and we make it transparent so we can superimpose it on top of the watercolor. The image that you send us should be very clear, and it should be of a fairly good size, at least a 7 by 5 or larger. Larger pictures can always be made smaller and retain the clarity, but smaller pictures cannot become larger because they become blurry. We will take your veteran and like I said, we will superimpose it. If it's not the right size, we will ask you for a bigger one. After that, we need to ask you for the years of service in the branch of the military that your veteran was in. Example, the U.S. Navy or U.S. Army, 1965 through 1969. Last of all, we'll send you to a website that has the United States medals on there. Pick the medals that's associated with your veteran and tell us what they are, and we will impose those on top of the watercolor. Presently, we have 8 watercolor backgrounds. We cover the 5 branches of service: the Army, Air Force, Marines, Navy, Coast Guard, and we have 3 very patriotic U.S. flags with Statue of Liberty and eagles. We are adding more and more backgrounds every single day. This is an example of how we take a picture of a veteran and take away the background. This is a picture of a very good friend of mine. His name is Randy Cook. He's also a veteran and a Purple Heart receiver. We took a picture that he had that was fairly good size, removed the background, gave him a little bit of a shadow, and superimposed it on top of our watercolor. We also use a website that's not in our control, but it has all the medals of the United States for all branches of service. It's called Medals of America. You can filter out the different branches of service, the different campaigns, to select the medals of your branch and of the campaign that you were in. Here's an example of what we need. When you go to the medals page on the website, we recommend, there's 2 different sizes of medals that they offer. One is full size and one is miniature. We recommend you going to the full size area, filter out for that. There's 2 different finishes. Please pick the standard finish. And when you filter, you can also filter for the branches of service. Find the medals that you want. Write them down on the order website that is on our website. Please double check to make sure you have the right medals. Most of the medals for the Vietnam campaign were the Vietnam Campaign Medal, Vietnam Service Medals, Good Conduct Medals, and National Defense Medals. The last item needed is your branch of service. Example, U.S. Army, 1965 through 1969, U.S. Navy, same time. If you have multiple services, please add all your services and your time. I'm sure your family and friends would love to see the different things that you've done. Well, congratulations. We are ready to start. Veteran Watercolors is asking for $50 to cover the cost of the materials and the professional printing, special packaging, and mailing. We do not want to make a profit off of our veterans. So we're just asking for the bare cost of what it costs us to complete your project. We're also asking you to donate to one of the special veterans groups that we have on our donation page of our website. We have 3 groups that we use primarily. One is Wounded Warriors, which is a very popular site. Disabled Veterans, another disabled site. And we have a special one of our own. It's called Bless Our Vets. Bless Our Vets is a donation for the veterans who have fallen. 100% of everything that's donated goes to the families of the veterans that will not be coming back to the United States. And we honor them, and we would like to have a list of people that tell us who has fallen and if they would like to have a picture. These people will be given free watercolor pictures of their veterans from this organization, from the donations that you have. Thank you very much. The picture in front of you is an approximation. It's still smaller than the ones that we send out. We send out an 18 by 12 approximation of the watercolor portrait for your veteran. This will give you an example of what it looks like. Thank you very much for viewing us, and thank you for your service.